Welcome to Ask Lincoln. All right, folks, welcome back to another episode. Today, we've got a juicy one, the epic feud between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. The internet's been buzzing, the markets have been shaking, and even SpaceX might be involved. It's more than just two billionaires having a Twitter spat. This has serious political, economic, and cultural consequences. So, let's break it down. I've got the one, the only, honest Abe Lincoln with me today to dive into this madness. Abe, how you feeling about the world today?
Well, first of all, let me say the idea that Abe Lincoln, would be sitting here in 2025 discussing billionaires and Twitter drama blows my mind. I mean, when I was president, I was trying to save the Union. Now, I'm watching a billionaire from Mars fight a billionaire from the White House. It's like the real housewives of the tech world. But hey, I guess we've traded a civil war for civil discourse on social media. But sure, I'm ready to dive into this.
Yeah, it's a wild time to be alive, right? Okay, let's start with the basics. So, Elon Musk's beef with Trump really kicked off with Musk criticizing Trump's new tax and spending bill, the big, beautiful bill, as Trump calls it. Musk basically called it a disgusting abomination that would sink America into debt. What's your take on this, Abe? Is Musk just acting out because his EV tax credits are on the chopping block?
Ah, yes, the big, beautiful bill sounds like something I'd name after a good day's battle. But here's the thing, the man's not wrong, is he? I mean, look, I didn't spend years debating budgets to end up with some pork-filled monstrosity, but that's what we've got here. Musk's concern isn't just about his electric cars and tax breaks, though. It's about the fact that this bill could lead to unsustainable debt, something I warned about back in my day. But Musk? He's just mad because his Tesla gets hit by the government's hammer while big oil gets a pass. I get it. But let's not pretend this is all about principle. It's personal.
Right? And don't forget, this is coming from the same guy who has no problem with getting government subsidies. SpaceX alone, it's built on government contracts. So it's a little rich, right? He's essentially biting the hand that fed him for years.
Ah, the old I made you, and now you're going to try to make me your enemy tactic. It's the political equivalent of calling out your mom for serving you dinner and then refusing to eat it. We've all been there. But in all seriousness, I'm all for fiscal responsibility. But Musk's sudden defender of the Deficit Act is a bit much. Yes, we should be careful with spending, but Musk has been perfectly content to let the government foot the bill when it benefits him. I'm sure he's got other motives for this, but let's not pretend he's some champion of the working class here.
Yeah, you nailed it. But let's move on. This feud didn't just stay at the policy level, it quickly went full personal. Trump said Musk went crazy after he voiced these concerns. And Musk? Musk shot back saying Trump was involved in Epstein's files. Ouch. What do you think, Abe? Is this just billionaire ego at its finest? Or is there some real political chess happening here?
Oh, I love it when the gloves come off. Honestly, this feels like a showdown between two titans who don't know how to keep it civil. But hey, from my vantage point, this feels like a Twitter version of Romeo and Juliet, except they're both fighting to see who can burn down the empire first. Musk throwing out the Epstein files thing, that's just the new age of scandal mongering. Is it true? Who knows? But hey, it gets people talking, and that's exactly what they want.
Right? It's all part of the entertainment now, isn't it? This is like the drama we see on TV, but with much higher stakes. Musk went straight for the jugular with that one. But let's talk about the market fallout. Tesla's stock took a nosedive after all this, went down 14% in one day, wiping out $150 billion in value. That's some serious money. What's your take on how the markets reacted to all of this?
Well, I'll tell you these days, the stock market is just as much about sentiment as it is about numbers. We've got traders riding the emotional roller coaster of this feud. You've got the market wondering if Trump cuts off Musk's government contracts, will SpaceX go under? If Tesla gets hit by these new tax changes, what happens to the company? The stock doesn't just reflect the reality, it reflects the anxiety around it. And guess what? The anxiety's high when your president and your tech mogul are trading insults. It's like watching your favorite football team play, except now the ball is $1 trillion economy, and every pass is a tweet.
Exactly. This is wild. And let's not forget, Tesla's brand is taking a hit here too. There's already been some backlash against Musk for his political antics. And now this? It's definitely not just stock prices, he's putting the Tesla brand on the line. But I want to bring it back to the drama. This is where things get interesting, because it's about more than just the policies. It's also about their public personas, right?
Ah, yes, the great public spectacle. Both Trump and Musk have turned this into a performance, and the world's their stage. They know how to turn a public spat into something more than just politics. It's a meme. If this were back in my day, people would have had to write pamphlets and hand them out to get their message across. But today, you throw out a spicy tweet, and suddenly it's everywhere. Musk knows this, it's his bread and butter. And Trump? The guy lives for the drama. Let's not kid ourselves.
I mean, this whole thing reads like a Netflix documentary, doesn't it? Billionaire CEOs throwing jabs while markets tremble and policy grinds to a halt. This is the type of stuff that the internet thrives on. But then, there's that bigger question. Is this just a sideshow? Or are we witnessing something more significant, a fracture in the GOP? Or maybe a shift in the political landscape?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. This is a very real power struggle that's unfolding behind the memes. Musk could be positioning himself for a new political role, or at least creating space for something else, something that challenges the old guard. The GOP's got a dilemma now, don't they? Musk has been a darling of the right for a while, but if he starts pulling away, it could mean a realignment. Imagine Musk's middle party idea gaining traction. Could that be the end of the Trump era? I mean, the Trump brand isn't as invincible as it once was.
That's exactly it. The idea that Musk could be leading a third-party charge, it's wild. But also, think about it. Musk has influence, a loyal fan base, and a platform that's unmatched. He could be setting himself up to be more than just the tech CEO we know today. But do you think he'll keep pushing against Trump? Or will he eventually fall in line?
Look, Musk isn't the type to just fall in line. But here's the thing, he's got a choice. He can keep fighting, and that could make him a hero to the disillusioned, the libertarians, the middle ground. Or he can back down, and that makes him just another player in the system. He could cut a deal with Trump, patch up the rift and ride that wave. Or he could double down and take on the establishment. My bet? We're not done with this drama.
I love how you put that, Abe. So, the big question, where do you see this going? Does this end in a Trump victory? Or is Musk about to spark something that could change the whole game?
If we're going by history, these things tend to get messy before they settle. I'd say keep your eyes on the markets, your ears on the memes, and your hands ready to scroll. Because, like it or not, this fight is far from over. The real question is, will anyone actually win? Or will we just be stuck with more billionaires trying to outdo each other on Twitter? It's a mess, but it's one we've got to watch.
Well, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And a special thank you to Honest Abe for joining us. Remember, if you've got thoughts on this, or predictions for where this feud goes next, drop them in the comments. And as always, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next round of drama, because with these two, it's never over.
The union may be saved, but we still got Twitter wars to fight. Catch you next time. Folks, that's it for now. Got more questions? Subscribe and ask me live. I'll answer right in the stream. I'm Abraham Lincoln. See you next time.